I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make the same video as I made of my experience after coming back and meeting the bitch, the dog, the female dog here when I was coming back from disappearing from this alpha or whatever its name state. I don't give a shit. I don't think it's alpha. And I know how I go there. And people would love to be there. Some people drink, some people do a lot of exercise, sometimes go there, sometimes they don't go there. And when I came back and I had this amazing experience with the dog, I was here, I made that video. Then I made that video, of course. And then something happened. And the owner of the dog who said, "Hey, come back," and then the dog left. When I look, he was trying to attack or kill the lizard. She was preparing a joint. I saw the whole sequence. She was with a joint on her left hand, lots of weed, lots of, I don't know, like less than half gram, of course, but maybe something like that, something crazy. For me, something like that is absolutely, I don't know. And she was like a bird, a prey, searching for the prey with one hand, and in the other she had the bottle, an attack. And I saw the whole sequence. And even though I went there asking what was going on, like maybe it's something different, so I was just flowing with everything, and she was self-defending herself continuously. And I said, what was wrong with that situation? That lizard, I feed that lizard. It was not, and then because she said, because it attacked me, jump on my leg. And I said, yeah, but you don't have to attack him. No, I didn't attack him. I said, yeah, you were. That's why I asked what happened, because maybe it was like, oh, I feel sorry, I missed the first part. I feel sorry that something was against and I was rescuing it. But it was not that, it was the other one. So when she was telling me about these kind of things, and I said, hey, but they don't do anything, and I feed them, and I accept them, take them to your home. I said, no, they belong to here, not to my home, and they belong here for millions of years, and you just came today, and you are trying to put me in my apartment or kill it, but not with you. They are disgusting. I feel a lot of disgust, fear, disgust. Preparing the joint. And I said, maybe you should learn about your feelings and don't have these kind of reactions. Because some of the people, what about the dog? Some of the people could be scared. And I said, that's why I have it always on a leash. And I said, well, excuse me? She always had an answer for everything, that it was lie and wrong in a way that a huge lie, unless it was on a leash, right? But the experience that I had with the dog here, I said, no, but the dog came here. Oh, and then she jumped to another answer. Yeah, but everybody has a dog here. Yeah, today is Sunday, and today all these domingueros are dressed and with dogs and this, but if police comes, you will get a fine. And she kept with the aggressivity mode all the time, and I was just giving information, never judging anything, and not threatening, saying I'm gonna call the police or do anything like that. I just wanted her to be aware of this conversation, because she's probably in between 16 and 20, smoking weed and having this horrible energy attached. I don't know why. So all these things had to happen for me to go there and show these kind of things. And she was getting aggressive, and then the father or whoever, he was like Falconetti, a very tough guy, but I think he felt completely my energy, my body language. And then he said, be careful because of the body language, because of the dog. And I said, I have no problem with the dog. I already know the energy. I felt the dog. I was face to face with me. I said, no, because of her body language. I said, yeah, but the dog is not going to attack me because she's doing like that, because I am not a threat to anybody. she couldn't get anything because she was so fucking tense and aggressive. And this woke, probably a lot of woke identity, probably, I don't know. It was just aggressivity and disgustingness. So I was just like, okay, this is just information I gave you. Goodbye. But you come here. I say, you come here to tell me blah blah blah. I said, no, I'm just telling you what you are doing. You are ruining my day. I said, it's your option. So why don't you meditate? Meditate about what? Disgustness, right? Just meditate. Meditate with the joint here, ready to be smoked. So when people tell me about drugs, when people tell me about knowledge, when people tell me about feelings, it doesn't matter if there is no consciousness, if there is no awareness. Nothing else is important. They are only different perspectives. And it's so fucking good to have this experience today with all the videos that I was making, especially with the dog, that's a higher synchronicity situation. It's a synchronicity situation that most of the people can never have because they never had a nobody perception with the dog and then with the lizard. So it's like going like that. And I cannot be feeling better, and I couldn't be feeling that like I don't give a shit. I feel great because I am able to share it. But this is the way I always feel, and that many times I cannot share with aggressive people. But many times I've been aware and did it. So I never had a fight in my life. Only once when they were already beating us. But it was not bad. It was a very good experience. Everything ended with love. And many times in my life, in Thailand, everywhere. But this is the first time I was voluntarily going there with my energy to explain how I was feeling towards the lizard. And for me, the lizard was like for her, the dog. But for me, both of them are the same important in that moment. Both of them. Don't make me choose which one I want to die. Only if you help me, if you show me why you should be the chosen one. Because for me there is no difference. Unless there is a whole new universe open thanks to you, that you open this other dimension and you touch your heart connecting with your dog and opens to everything and say thank you. And then if I have to choose, I would choose the lizard to be killed, only for that reason. If there is no a reason like that, I wouldn't mind. And then I become the lizard. And then this Jesus dies. But the energy and the idea and the story stays forever because it already happened. And I share it in Spanish and in English.